wanna love you until you come back to me. I wanna love you until you come back to me.
I watch the sunset against the mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. Listen to the beat of my heart. Through the lows, the highs, I have to remember to feel. It's easy to forget while live with regret. Just dance it out. 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 Come on.
TSRC Division 1 Champion of the World! This evening then, we saw a champion crowned in Mexico, but now the Constructors is up for grabs. Welcome along everybody to TSRC Live for the 2021 Division 1 United States Grand Prix from the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. And here is the track, 3.4 miles with 20 turns, and two nice big DRS zones. First one going down the back straight, second one on the run to turn one with that massive climb to turn one. It's going to be interesting at the top hairpin there, and just the scenes we see through this track. Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to TSRC Live once again. And of course, I am joined by Josh O'Malley. Josh, good evening.
Good evening.
Good to hear from you, my friend. It's we saw really good racing last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw good intensity and a lot of fight from most drivers as well, especially from Harry in that latest stint.
Yeah, I think Harry well and truly deserved the championship this year. He's been driving phenomenally all year. And last week, just to add the icing on top of the cake, what a win for him.
And he got driver of the day.
And our driver of the day as well. It was brilliant to watch. I mean, I sat there today watching it back while I was editing, and I was just thinking, the season he's had.
I mean, you enjoyed that race because when he crossed the line, you full-on air raped, screamed down the mic.
I think we all heard it.
I mean, I literally said that to you before the stream started.
We all heard it, didn't we? Not just on stream, but just as we started on the
Next
intro.
door neighbours heard you.
We're about to go green in the chat now. We're just we got 17 drivers in at the minute. But I have got the lineup for you now. Let's get it up, shall we? So this evening's lineup for you. West and Pez in the Mercedes with Jinx and CSR Skills in the Ferrari. Raf and Sparks will take on the Aston Martin Red Bull Racings with Nuxter and Harv going for the constructors now in the McLaren. Evans and Boss Membrane in the Renault with Maitland and Caton in the Alfa Romeo. Brownie and Harry EN will be in the Racing Point with Jacob and the Livid Opossum in the Alpha Tauri. Vital Swiftness and Matthew Connerbeer. We're yet to see him. He might join a little bit late into qualifying, but they'll be in the Haas, and Dan23 and D Money will take up the Williams. Oh, brilliant, he's here. So there's the constructors. As you can see, the gap can't be broke. Harry EN taking the championship by 121 points so far. Harv is second, but only by 1 point to his teammate in third. CSR Maitland is in fourth at the minute. Could he go into the top three spaces? That's yet to be seen. Dan23 on the same amount of points as Shush. Will he overtake him as well? And then going down the grid, you can see a nice battle for the midfield. Boss Membrane, Shumi, Evans, Pez and West all wanting to get in that bit. Obviously, AOR Shumi not racing tonight. Vital Swiftness also wanting to get into the top 10 as well. He's not too far from that either. And this is where it's going to get exciting. The Constructors' Championship then. 1 point. Oh, God, no, that's the wrong one. We're going to send that back. We'll see the Constructors in a minute. Bit of an error on my behalf. I didn't save it properly, that's why.
It's never going to go smoothly.
It will never go smoothly, but that's why I'm an amateur, not a professional.
I really was looking forward to where you were going to... But yeah, I don't even know anymore.
So
it's too warm. That's our excuse tonight, folks. It's way too warm.
It is really warm. I will agree with you on that one. It's extremely hot.
Summer has arrived.
Summer has arrived, but it is extremely hot in this bedroom right now. I must admit, I am
in bed
suffering.
tonight when we're trying to go to sleep.
Mate, I couldn't sleep last night. Not just in the anticipation of what's happening, but you know. Tom's not racing, but he's here. Tom, are you at work or you're at home? That's the question, mate. That's what I want to know, because if you're not racing, we could get you in the comms box. I have got the constructors now, so let's have a look. 453 points at the top for BWT Racing Point. McLaren 6 points behind now. Can they get back up to glory? Alfa Romeo 108 points behind them. So really, that's the end of their championship. McLaren have sealed P2, but can they get P1? Alfa Romeo now 61 points ahead of Mercedes. Sorry, Williams Racing 13 points behind them. Scuderia Ferrari, 24 points behind Williams. Can they go back up? Renault looking to overtake Haas down at the back. We've got a green light in chat now, so we're about to go racing and qualifying for the United States Grand Prix.
The boys are top.
Yeah, it's weird to see, isn't it?
Red Bull are back on top.
Tom.
Not only in just the construction.
Tom's at work tonight, mate, but rumours have it he'll be returning next week for the final 2 races of the season. I hope so. It'd be nice to see you. Otherwise, we'd like to see you in the comms box, mate.
We picked that up from a reliable source, aka
himself. So green lights in the chat. I did put it in the chat just now. We're going at 1:30, whether you guys like it or not. We are going. I think my game had a little bit of a moment there. Oh no, it's just...
I quite like the circuit of the Americas. They got a mixture of loads of corners off various F1 tracks. Obviously, you've got the windy section, which kind of represents Maggots and Beckett's at Silverstone.
Yeah, absolutely. So
you've got the long DRS straight of maybe Mexico.
Yeah, long back DRS, bit of Mexico. I think Mexico came after COTA though. Mexico was introduced in 2016, where Mexico
China.
was introduced in 2016, and COTA introduced in 2012. It might possibly be China. They got that from. China's been on the calendar since 2004.
They might have got it off China, but it's not like curved.
It's not
really
curved.
The run into turn 1 reminds me a little bit of Belgium, but with
like Eau Rouge.
Bit of a yeah.
I can see that. Eau Rouge is it does incline a lot. I think it's one of the steepest inclines that we see in Formula 1. I think it's even steeper than Eau Rouge, but or should we say it's Radion actually? But
I mean, you'd feel the G-force.
Yeah, you feel the G-force into turn 1. And then you got the tight hairpin at the top, which is gonna really flip a few people out if they're not careful.
Nice sunny skies though in America.
Nice sunny skies in America. Hopefully we should get a weather report in soon. Which I'm going to find out now.
Oh, F1 2021 is really not far from us, is it, George?
Not far away at all. We've got 3 more races in our season. We're here at America this week. We're off to Brazil next week. And then we're finishing off at the finale with Abu Dhabi in 2 weeks' time. And then that'll be it on the F1 2020 game.
Oh, God, this game's been, I don't know, so many questions.
We've had a lot of questions, haven't we?
They need to fix pit stops, double stacking.
Yeah.
But I've heard nothing in the pipeline for F1 2021 about it. They've not even mentioned anything about pit stops.
They haven't really mentioned anything about F1 2021, let's be honest.
I mean, are they doing what they didn't do last year? Are they hyping it up, or... I mean, obviously, there'll be a little bit of EA sponsoring and that. Probably a little bit of help from them as well, obviously with them coming in. Might just help expand them a little bit, but...
Trying to get a weather report for you, ladies and gents. It seems the chat is not cooperating with the race director's instructions.
Most tracks are still in the
we're
pits.
hearing they're not in the game.
I thought we hadn't started. Why there weren't any people going out?
But we might have to go for a lobby restart here because we are not. People are not joining the game. I think they're waiting for Caton's internet. Caton's internet has not been able to do it, so we're going to see if Caton can leave the game and see what happens. That's what we're hearing. Caton 98's internet deciding it's going to drop tonight. May even have to do a lobby restart here.
Wow. First one of its kind, a lobby restart before
Qualifying gets underway. I mean, we've
even got
lost.
going.
We've lost a lot of time in it. It will put us off our timing anyway. Oh, apparently Pez is in. He's saying it's dry.
I'm hearing engines.
Yeah, everyone's in and we're having a dry race. Apparently, according to Pez.
Oh. Yeah, there go people now. That was a weird one, wasn't it?
So they've lost a lot of running, but on their screens it will still be 18 minutes at the top of the screen.
Again, Codemasters, come on.
Clock needs resetting, Codemasters. Do it.
I don't think that's the... I feel like that's, again, the game's fault.
Well, I think Div 1 has officially blamed Kate98 for this.
We'll have a full disclosure investigation after the race.
If your internet's bad in this league, it can cost you your drive, that is for sure. But
and it can also cost you your reputation because people will scream at you.
Yeah. Here we look at Harry and then the world champion for 2021.
Hopefully he'll be in the Aston Martin next season.
We'll have to wait and see. As we know, the
2021.
draw for cars is obviously done at random for a pot system.
Oh, that didn't work.
I tried to stream that on my Mac. It didn't work, but this season it should go a little bit better. I'll say next season.
You've got OBS.
Yeah, well, I'm using OBS now, which is going to be good. So that will happen. Well, you'll get the dates for that. Look out on our social media pages and you'll see the dates for TSRC live driver draw. And that's where everyone will start.
I think we should be expecting
that season.
Like 131s maybe a bit lower.
Yeah, I think some guys in RPL the other night were doing times like that, so yeah.
I mean, is there any chance that we could see 129s from drivers like Harry?
We could. So obviously RPL is realistic performance. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 1. Who's it for? We'll never know.
I mean, the racing point might as well be realistic performance because it's the 2019 Mercedes.
Ariane invalidating his lap time. Nuxter, I think Nuxter, he's always been on money. Looking at Nuxter then as he goes through the S's, which is like Magus and Beckers as we said.
He's not on his own.
And on the run down to the hairpin.
So tight that first sector of track limits.
Yeah, it's a very tight section for track limits. You go one bit wrong, and that's it. We see a yellow flag at turn number 1, and that is for, I think, Boss Membrane. Or it could be Evans.
Knocks it on the China straight. We're going to call it that now.
Yep, and now into the quick double right, double left, and then a very long right section.
You'd feel that. You feel the
Well, this is a reverse of turn 8 Turkey.
Yeah.
But Tilka really liking those types of tracks.
Max Verstappen once saying he could go flat through Turkey, but when we actually raced into we're in the 129s already.
129.7 already in qualifying.
Jesus.
We don't know how long's left on the clock. Ignore what it is at the top. We don't quite know how long's left, but it's not 9 minutes 40.
Is Nux left it this late to the point where Harry Ian's won the championship and he's only going to start performing now, do you think?
Well, Nux was trying
really
different assists. So he wasn't... That's why he was underperforming. But maybe next season.
Oh, that's 23's got a damaged wing.
Oh yeah, he's lost his front wing bad there, isn't he?
I mean, it's not like an end plate or anything, it's gone.
It is a goner, completely gone.
And his axle, his axles on his tires, yeah, his tires are burning.
Yeah, cutting the corner there a bit and sliding.
Oh. I mean, if there's one way to avoid impeding people's laps, gotta give it to you, Dan. You've been quite smart with that. Literally just driving it on the grass.
Driving it on the grass, going rally driving. Looking at the limit of Possum now. A little bit of a kick out of the second to last corner into turn 20 then. Looks like his rear end was kicking out a bit. Pops himself into fifth. 133.7. Raf goes and sets a 130.4. Pezu a 129.8. Good way to start quali that, I think.
He's about a tenth off the pace. I mean, I think a 129.7 is a really good banker.
It is a really good banker, but I could be beaten by Harry Yen. Ah!
Oh.
Right, that's not meant to happen, but that might mean we might see the time as it is now.
Does that happen to everyone, or does that happen to just us?
I'll get confirmation.
Yep.
Games crashed.
Officer said games crashed. Oh, God's sake.
Don't excuse us though, it seems we have some technical difficulties on the game tonight.
Oh, Dan's saying no. Bugged. Yeah, most people have...
I think we might have... I need...
There's not enough players when rejoining. Yeah, this lobby's bugged.
We're going to try and find out what's happened to the lobby. May have to restart it. So do give us a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put some music on. And we'll be back in a few minutes.
we go again. Here we go. Here we go again.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to TSRC Live for the USA Grand Prix. So there's some changes to our schedule this evening. So we're not going to do an 18-minute quali, since it's now 5 to 10. Doing an 18-minute quali, then back into a race. We're talking at 11 o'clock finish, and that's too late for these guys. Some people's got work in the morning, for you guys as well. Even though it is a bank holiday Monday tomorrow. So it's going to be a one-shot qualifier, as it says in the middle of the screen right now. And then we're going straight into the race from the results of that one-shot quali. Josh O'Malley is still in the comment box to me. Josh, this is going to be interesting. First one-shot quali we've ever seen in a Division 1 race.
I mean, isn't it the first time we've seen it in the league in general?
Yeah, actually, it is first time in the league in general. You are correct there.
This actually hops it up a little bit more.
It does. It's still a 50% race, so don't worry, you're not missing out on the racing action here. You're just missing out on 80 minutes quality. And what's the uh-oh?
It's overcast. It's overcast.
Overcast for quali then.
What's Pez out in you for?
I don't know. I'm going to ask him. Right.
Yes, what can I help with?
We'll find out now. And if it's too rude to say on stream, do not say it out loud, Josh.
I'm gonna party with West. Oh, okay, yep, no.
So we're about to go for quali then.
As soon as we say that, here we go.
So we're looking at down 23. We're going to try and keep with one driver here. For the pure fact, one-shot quali, it's very hard to kind of change camera because it fades out, fades in, and you just don't know what's going on. So we're going to try and keep an eye on the timer screen, but you can see it. It goes mad. Down 23. That's D-Money. D-Money going off. He's not going to be able to start. He's going to start in the back of the grid. We're going to look on board with the championship lead. Well, world champion now, Harry Yen. Dropping to second from Maitland as they're going around the S's section. We're going to jump on board, actually. He's getting an on-board view. And now he makes his way on the run down to the hairpin. I think we've got a little bit of rain coming down. I don't know. Pez is retired. Jacob's retired. So those two are out of qualifying. They'll start at the back of the grid. Vital Swiftness down into 17th. D-Money's up into 15th. He might have an invalidated lap. We don't know yet. Down the straight, CSR Maitland still in the lead of this Grand Prix. Of qualifying, sorry. So it's like what we're going to have for sprint qualifying at Silverstone. Later on this year. Book your tickets. You can actually get tickets for the Silverstone Grand Prix, so go book your tickets now.
Right,
then Harry N.
Keep talking about this.
Harry N now coming round the quick double right, double left. You can see very
Always on
mixing
pole.
that. He's gone into pole. Good apex there and a good exit from Harry N. On the way round, turns 15, 16 and 17 and 18. Into turn 19. Doesn't want to run too wide. He doesn't. Very nice exit. And now into turn number 20, the final corner. What's it going to be for Harry N? It's going to be pole position for the world champion. Oh, Nuxter takes it!
No, it's not.
129.7! 7-0, 3 thousandths of a second!
Oh my god. Even one shot quality brings it to madness. Oh!
3 thousandths of a second! Takes pole position at Kota. Matthew Connerbeer driving the wrong way gets disqualified. Typical Connerbeer.
How has Nook done that? He must have aced that final sector. George.
So let's go through your grid for the United States Grand Prix. Nuxter goes on pole by 3 thousandths of a second from Harry En. Then it's Maitland, Raff, Lil Sparks, Evans, down 23, Harv, Caton, Boss, Membrane, Jinx, Skills, Brownie, Matthew, Connerbeer was disqualified. He'll start 14th. Then it's West, Vital Swiftness, D-Money, Jacob, and Pez starting at the back. Skills not up because someone readied up. So we're going to go and review that footage. Because actually I didn't put the green flag in to start up. Nuxter overtook Harry on the exit of the last corner. That's what it can give you. A good exit can give you pole position. Nuxter doing that. Someone did ready up. So Dan 23 wants to know who did it. And it's going to be investigated at the end of the Grand Prix. So now everyone must pick their strategies. No readying up before the green flags. Josh, wow.
Yeah, that's all I can sum up. Wow. Wow.
Now we're just waiting for everyone to do their setups. I can't even spell investigated right. So we're going to give the boys a little bit of time just to do that. We're going back on track now. We're at 2 minutes past 10. We should really be a couple of races in. A couple of laps into the race already, but we're just going to wait on.
Language. Oh.
Oh, Pez. Hopefully no one is watching that. Yeah, no one's doing it. That's fine. Pez putting the green flag in the chat before the race director. That's not right. So,
You see how West responded?
about to go racing in 15 seconds before the start of the Grand Prix.
Up the Bosnia.
We will have the formation lap on as well, because obviously the race wasn't affected. So the formation lap stands, and then we go racing at the end of the formation lap. See Nuxter on pole, getting ready to go out and warm his tyres.
This could be perfect for the constructors, couldn't it?
It could. It really could.
Half down in 8th. But also, Brownie, P13, he can improve. He's obviously still in points playing positions, as Jacob's already been disqualified.
Yeah, Jacob disqualified, so he will start. He's not going to be able to get his formation lap in, but he will start the Grand Prix.
He'll be freezing.
Saying that someone brake checked him off the start.
Oh, he just wasn't careful
All
enough.
that.
You're supposed to leave about a car's width, isn't it? Or is it 2 cars width? I think it's 2, isn't it? Oh my God, Maitland! Did you see that? George.
What was that? Maitland?
Did you just see Maitland? He went really wide.
Yeah.
It's like
I just saw that actually.
it's like he. I just saw this Alfa Romeo go on a little adventure. At least we get to go racing now, eh, George?
Yeah, cannot wait.
One shot quali's actually hyped up a little bit more, I think. Tell you what, look at Red Bull this weekend. George, Red Bull this weekend, 4th and
It's
5th.
good to see actually. I don't normally see that.
Talking about them being P7, you know, there could be something going on here with Red Bull. Oh my God, that Mercedes is approaching fast. Oh my God. Oh, I love that Honda engine noise. I'm so glad Red Bull are going to keep, we're going to take the installments of the Honda engine. Because it is such a nice sounding engine with the turbo. Good forming up then.
So everyone on the grid. The lights come on. I wouldn't expect them to go just yet though. As expected, they're not moving. And they're revving up now. It's lights out and away we go at Kota. And Harry M with a blistering start off the line already goes into the lead of the Grand Prix before turn 1. Maitland having to go on Nuxter as well into turn 1 with the inside line. And he takes him already. So Nuxter already down 2 positions off start. There's carbon fibre going everywhere at the top of the hill. Don't know who it's from. I think it was on the Haas, maybe even the Alpha Tauri. Couldn't quite tell. Pez all the way down in 16th now. Caton at 13th. Skills in 12th. You can see the carnage that was caused as they go around the S's, and then on the way down towards the hairpin, we've got yellow flag in Sector 1, and that is CSR West.
Oh no.
And he's just spinning, and he needs to cool them tyres down. He's not going to do it like that.
Harry, yeah, what a
Two-stop strategy then predicted. Lap 8 and then lap 17 for both going from soft to medium or soft to hard.
Harry, yeah, my God, that was a blistering start.
It's a beautiful start, wasn't it? It's yellow flag Sector 2 again. It's Vital Swiftness.
That was the restart of a champion.
It was. Vital Swiftness reversing onto the track like that. I'm not keen on that, but he gets himself back on track. No one was around, and he spins it. So it's another yellow flag in Sector 2. Winners and losers off the first lap then, as more yellow flags come out between 2 and 3 as they go green again. Biggest winner in terms of overtakes is CSR Pez. He is up 6 places off the start, and the biggest loser is Caton 98, who's now dropping like a stone. He's dropped 8 places because he's had to pit on lap number 1. Harv making a move on Matthew Conover. That's put him up into P11, while West going up from Caton in the pit lane.
Oh, 3-second time penalty for Sparks.
Needs to be more careful there, getting those time penalties for those track limits. You see a pit stop strategy at the bottom of your screen once again.
Don't trust AWS.
Don't trust AWS. Haas in the mud, says Tom in the chat. Unfortunately, but Matthew Conover is in P11, so I wouldn't think they're in the mud too much. I think Matthew Conover might be doing you a favour here. Maitland catching up to Harry En, but ever so slowly. Nux is also trying to catch up to Maitland as well. So maybe it's his day for redemption.
What happened to Nux?
Looked like he just got a bad start, didn't it?
He was on the back foot from the start.
Looking at normal Jinx and Boss Membrane battling around the 2 right-handers. There's a little bit of contact. And it's normal Jinx just getting ahead, but Boss Membrane, as Jinx goes wide, Boss Membrane was about to have him, but Boss Membrane's just gone wide. It looks like CSR Skills had a little bit of an issue there. He's now under pressure from Matthew Conover on the run down to turn 18. Matthew Conover and Skills side by side. Matthew Conover making the move though. He's up to 10th in the Haas. Brilliant move.
Oh, okay. Nux has got the fastest lap, so he's catching.
1:34.0 is the fastest lap of the Grand Prix at the minute.
With DRS as well.
Down 23 with a 3-second time penalty for those track limits. His little Sparks as it's down to 3, and there's been a crash with D Money. He's retired in pit lane. So that's our first retirement, but then there's someone else who's... No, he hasn't retired in pit lane. D Money's had an accident down with down 23 by the looks of it. Down 23's had a spin somewhere. I don't know whether he did that on his own, where he had a bit of an incident with D Money. I can't quite tell, to be honest. No. D Money did retire in pits. I can see it now. But it looks like Dan's had a bit of an incident on his own. Pez and Jacob having a bit of a battle here. Jacob losing positions to Pez. He's gone down to P13. As Matthew Conover now catching up with Boss Membrane. They're going side by side at the minute down the DRS straight. What's it going to be for Matthew Conover? He's up to P8. Brilliant move. I don't think I've seen Matthew Conover. Brilliant.
Skills. Did you see Skills then?
I didn't. What happened there, mate?
He sent it.
He's going to send it.
He sent it nearly into the back of him. Oh, Jesus Christ. Into the back of Boss. Honestly, George, your cringy memes are just... Oh, Boss went a little bit wide.
He's now going to be under pressure from
Maybe
CSR Skills.
Oh. No, the skills went a bit wide.
Still going to be under pressure. Well, Harv looks to be having a go at Pez, but Pez also wanted to defend that position. He's having to push Harv wide. Now Harv's gone too wide. He might be under pressure now from Jacob as well. They're going down the main straight. DRS open for Jacob, but also for Harv. On the run up into turn 1. Harv actually not opening DRS. He was behind in the DRS detection. And Jacob into turn 1 takes P12. Brilliant move there by the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, tell you what, Matthew Conover, he's had a brilliant opening.
Up
lap.
6 positions.
Laps, hasn't he?
Already in contention for driver of the day on
Is he looking?
I've just seen a 10-second penalty pop up as Dan 23 retires from the Grand Prix.
And half. God, this is a penalty track and a half.
I'm going to look for them penalties now, and I think it was just Dan 23 entering the pits to retire.
And Skills get after Boss. Don't think he will on this.
I think he is just a tad bit too far back.
He's going to send it. It.
No, too far back. Oh, switchback. Maybe you are right. CSR Skills with the switchback. Currently ahead, going around the outside, taking the long way. It's not enough. A little bit of contact. It's just not enough there for Matthew Conobit.
He's going to hang in there.
Oh, Skillsy does it. Skillsy.
No, he's not.
Oh, no. The switchback might be on here for Boss Membrane as well. What's it going to be around turn 17?
I think he's done it.
Yeah, I think he's done it. I think he's done it.
But we got to keep an eye on this battle, though, don't we?
Got to keep an eye because now Pez wants a little slice of that cake. I'm talking about cake. I've got a nice big slice in front of me.
He wants it.
Here he comes, CSR Pez.
Oh, no, he's coming.
On the DRS straight, he's had to pull out of that. Couldn't get the slipstream into turn 1. Boss Membrane with the inside line will retain P10.
Uh-oh. Why did he go side by side?
Oh, you don't want to go side by side. There's contact. That makes my feet crawl, that. Brownie with a 3-second time penalty. Pez really wanting to get past here. We jump on board with CSR Pez.
Look at him. Oh my
He's
God.
really pushing it. He's left it in gear a little bit too long there. That's going to cost him. Into the hairpin. Is he going to go for a deep lunge into the hairpin? No, but he is going to go for the switchback though. Oh no! Back it and stepping out. Matthew Collibeer on Jinx though. Takes P7. Tom, I hope you're listening to this because Matthew Collibeer in the Haas has got you up to 7th.
Go on, Haas.
That's something I don't say every day.
What?
Go on, Haas.
It's usually ha.
Haas.
That should be their name. Ha.
To think. Tom saying Haas stuck in the mud, mate.
You
You
jinxed
jinxed
there,
it.
mate.
You jinxed it, my boy. Matthew Conobit up into P7.
He's not got the RS though. Skills does. Oh, hang on a minute. He's got normal Jinx to deal with. Then he's got Skills. The 2 Ferraris.
2 of the factory Ferraris going up ahead. The customer Ferrari of the Haas.
You know the good old SF 1000. They were the best cars, weren't they? The 2020 cars.
I thought that was a boat, to be honest.
I thought it was just like going on a nice little stroll on a canal, to be honest.
Little Lance stroll on the canal, is it?
Oh look, imagine that someone's going for a move. Oh, what's Lance Stroll been doing?
See, if I had that graphic lined up, I'd do it.
Maybe that's something you should have thought about. Oh,
Yeah, time's gone now.
Wrath catching up to Maitland.
He is actually. Look how close he is.
Oh my God.
He's getting very close now, it's Raph. I think it's his first race in the Red Bull as well. So it's good to see some new drivers really battling with some of the old timers.
Maitland's also catching Nux. Closest battle on track at the moment. between Pez and Skills, I think. Indeed it is, I think, George.
I think it is. Jacob makes a move on his teammate to go up into P11.
Oh, Skills has gone wide.
Not going to help, and it hasn't helped him at all.
Ferrari.
He's under pressure by Pez now.
Close. Oh, and he's gone wide again. He's had to brake so much. Oh, he's going to miss the apex there as well. He's on the back foot, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on the back foot, all right, but
Lost all momentum.
hopefully you can see that change. You can see Raph really is now catching up to Maitland. It's just a little bit too far back, I think, this time around. Well, Matthew Conover, overtaker of the day already.
Here comes Pez. Down the inside of Skills. Sorry to cut you off there, and he's got that move done easily.
Well done, Pez.
Oh no, has it? No, Skills could go for
No,
the
he's not.
switchback.
No, he's
Can't
not.
do it. Oh my god, he nearly steamed into the back of him though.
Yeah, and while I was in the middle of saying that, Matthew Conover made the move on Evans. He's up now into P6.
Oh my
Matthew
God.
Conover is an absolute machine.
Driver of the day contender.
We've
Keep
got
this
20
going.
laps to go yet.
He's not even got a penalty. Oh, I just seen a Ferrari drift.
Do you want Ferrari?
Uh-oh. He's got a penalty.
No, Matthew, you jinxed it.
Matt, come on, mate. Composed, lad. Keep it composed. Look at Wrath. He's keeping with Maitland. Tell you what, he loves it. Wrath loves a good short shift, doesn't he? Could we see our own very... Oh, massive rocket for Maitland. George, you might want to shift over to Wrath, mate.
Yeah, we're watching Raph. Gonna have a go on Maitland. Maitland with some good defending. Raph having to really back out of it. No, he doesn't. He goes for the lunge.
No.
There's contact. Raph still side by side with the old timer and Maitland. He's been in the league for some time. Normal Jinx has gone up into P7. Raph having to back out of this, but he's going to go on the inside
No, he's
of
not.
the double left-hander and does it, pushing Maitland off. There's more contact, but around into turn 16 and 17. Raph does it, up to into the podium. Brilliant move.
They weren't being lenient with each other, were they? Both of them had their elbows out. Uh-oh, Wrath boxes.
He's got front wing damage, just have a look, or is it a scheduled pit stop?
No, we've done the undercut, I think.
Yeah, it's the undercut.
Yeah, it's the undercut. Oh, swift pit stop, Red Bull.
Very swift pit stop. We're used to seeing that in Formula 1. And we've just seen it again. So gaps now starting to form.
He's on a... Wait, did he start on softs or mediums?
I think he started with the stop.
I might stay on board with Maitland to see what he does in terms of battling this undercut. Because he's going to need a strong in-lap if he's boxing this lap.
Yeah, so Jacob's already starting to catch up to Skills, half a second behind.
In other news,
Raxon's half a second behind.
In other news, this constructors battle is getting really tasty. Now we can have a look, George.
It is actually.
Right now, Racing Point would still edge ahead a little
We'll
bit.
try and get it up on screen, mate. Let me see what I can do. Let's get it up on screen. Breathing down your mic.
Will
a bit,
Maitland
fella.
bombs this lap? Sorry, mate. Will Maitland gets a penalty and he stays out.
Yeah, let's get the constructors up on screen. And what we got there then. So Racing Point are 6 points ahead at the minute. As we look at Jacob, gonna have a go on Skills on the run into turn 1. And Jacob, I think, has that stuck in. So Jacob now up into P8. So yeah, McLaren are 6 points behind now. At this moment in time.
He'd still remain behind as well.
They would indeed. But just carry on with 25 points. Now still with about 20. Harv would have 3 points and Brownie would have 4.
Oh my god, it'd be like a matter of what, a 2-point gap?
It would drop significantly. I haven't got the notepad on me to add it up yet.
The trusty notebook.
That's 5 boys. Matthew Conaby makes a move on Little Sparks. He's up into P4.
Oh, this is a story and a half.
Tom, I hope you're still listening, my friend, and I hope you will message in a minute about how you're thinking of what Matthew Conaby is doing for your beloved Haas team.
He's single-handedly carrying
You know
Haas.
something interesting about me and Matthew Conaby?
Hmm? You live right next close to each other.
20 minutes?
Yeah, I've been in a party with him.
Very close to each other, so it's good to see Matthew doing it for Exeter as Maitland comes into the pit.
I like that I'm into the championship, by the way.
Oh, well done. We'll talk about that after.
It's mediums for Maitland. So, this is going to be interesting between him and Raf now. Has Raf been saving tyres?
That is a very good
Ready
question.
to battle. Because Maitland's come out right behind him.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, but Boss Membrane is all over the back of Maitland right now.
Nah, he won't do it. Oh my god, West.
He's
Go
on
on,
fresh
West.
softs. I understand why.
Fastest lap. Are you eating?
Oh,
Yeah. You having a cheeky nibble?
of course.
Hmm.
Victorious like the jump over.
You know what? That's... Yeah, I don't even say that. Oh my, George.
Yeah,
Gonna be third.
I did mention that.
Did you?
Yes. Harry M. Pitts.
Is he gonna win? Is he gonna win?
No, nuts to Pitts as well. Is Matthew Conaby going to
Not
follow?
Pitts.
No, he stays out. He's going to take the lead of this Grand Prix. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. And I think, I'm sorry to say, that's for Pez. Pez has had a spin. Lost his front wing. He comes into the pit lane.
It's not. It's all. You know what? I think.
Oh, that was close. Between skills of
He's got a penalty for that. Harry's got a penalty for
He might be able to
someone.
get that back. So we have got video evidence. He had no choice. So he might be able to get that 3 second back. Once it's been put into
I think he was
submissions.
left no room by traffic.
I'd quite happily give that 3 second back to him if I could.
And that's not because that's not biased
No,
either.
that is just pure. He couldn't. He had nowhere else
No.
to go. The boys on track did not leave any room on that inside line. You'd have to give him the position back, surely.
Yeah. Oh, look at Harry.
Harry's going to go for the triple, but Rash even really leaving
Oh my
no
God, 3 wide.
room there to even have a go. But Rash
3 wide.
has to concede the position. He's on older tyres. Harry Yen doing a double overtake on the back straight.
That could be overtake of the week.
Yellow flag in
Oh,
sector
Pez
2.
retired.
Yeah, Pez retires. So this he's had a bit of an incident with his teammate, by the looks of it. And it's both Mercedes spinning at the hairpin. I think they collided.
Oh jeez. That's not gonna go. Toto Wolff has already had a bad day at Monaco and now it's turned to this.
I can see West really wanting to get back to that pit lane. He is raging. He is just storming through even with that broken front wing. I would be raging at that.
Oh, guess who came into the pits? Oh no, he's
Those
not.
marks.
Go on, Connor Bear. Look at the gap.
3 3.4 seconds, but that is shrinking. Matthew Conover probably thinking about pitting soon. He's on 12-lap old mediums at the minute. It's supposed to be a pit stop, maybe necessary.
He's kept them quite well, hasn't
He
he?
has. Gap is just slowly decreasing though, so we'll have time just to pit that lap first.
No.
And it's a safety car.
Uh-oh, safety car.
West has crashed into the pit wall.
George. Carnaby could come out in P4.
That is true. At the minute, because of the safety car, obviously everyone's now on a delta. You would gain so much time in a pit stop. Matthew Conover must be thinking, I've got to pit now. I've got to pit now. I think he'd only come out.
Is Haas going to get on the podium?
If he's lucky.
Haas is going to. He needs to make sure that delta's nice and low and then push it around the final few
Matthew's
corners,
in.
doesn't he?
No, he's not. I can see a Haas in there. I think it's vital swiftness. That's why I was getting confused.
I was going to say, he's only coming round the second to last corner. That he stays out.
Matthew in.
No, he
Matthew
boxes. Or we might get held up by Swift.
No, you can't afford this. No, he's already been let out. So you shouldn't get held up.
Come on, Haas. We need the mass class.
Rack is in as well, so
They
it's
has to
Jacob
pull it.
and normal Jim. So Harry M will take the lead in this Grand Prix once again. And he's been held up. It wasn't for very long that he got held up. It's going to cost him P4 at the minute.
Come on.
I think he will stay P4, so my prediction was correct there, Matthew Conover. I will drink to that.
No, I made the prediction first.
Oh, with a drive-through penalty for speeding under
No.
safety car.
George, I made that first. Not you. I made that prediction first.
This would
Four.
be good for him. I said yes, I think he'll come out P4. And it's another drive-through penalty for
No,
speeding
I said
under
this
the
could
pit
be
lane.
good for him. He might come out P4.
Okay, fine. I've got 2 drive-through penalties in the space of about 10 seconds.
George,
Yeah.
out of the top 4, Connor is the favourite
You know what?
on those freshest set of
You know
tyres.
what? I'm going to agree with you.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
I feel like I'm going to agree with you. I think Matthew Conover could be a real favourite to win this Grand Prix. Fresh set of softs on.
Imagine that. That's the thing though, once the championship's been decided, it can bring out all sorts of shocks, can't it?
It's going to hurt McLaren.
Yeah.
That might drop their lead.
Harv only down in P14. He doesn't get the 2 points, is it?
Points.
Right now,
Everyone
Harv?
now gets points. The 2 points to Hart.
Right, Swift. Oh, this could be 25. This could be 26 points for Haas. It could be 27 if kind of pulls out a fastest lap.
Could be, yeah.
Imagine that, George.
I think Tom
Max
will be in the
points
kitchen
taken from
burning
Haas.
food because he will be absolutely ecstatic.
You'll just see him praying to his Nikita Mazepin wallpaper if he has one.
What's in the kitchen of spoons?
Yep.
On the wall of microwaves.
Oh, his pet, like someone walks in and just sees him listening to Russian music.
Rasputin.
Rasputin. Corner biz the Haas machine. Oh my god, this is really looking good for Conor Bear.
Maybe we see a lot of Matthew Conover in the middle one, so it's good to see him in the house. You're right there, mate.
It's got worse for Maitland. He just got another 5-second time penalty. For corner cutting under a safety car.
Let's take a look at penalty action. Harv's got 2 drive-throughs to serve when the safety car goes in. With 3 seconds of
What's the
penalty,
chances of him?
Harry in, Matthew Conover, Normal Jinx, Osman Brain, CSR Brownie and Vital Swiftness. With 6 seconds, we've got Little Sparks and Jacob. With 9 seconds, we've got Wrath. And with an astonishing 11 seconds, we got 6 off.
Wow. Oh my god, this is falling so sweetly for by the way, but Nux as well. This could fall nicely for him as well. No penalties at all to show. Tell you what, the Ferrari powered cars are doing well. He occupied 3rd, 4th and 5th. Alfa Romeo leads Haas, leads Ferrari.
That's very true.
And then it's led by and then it's Honda.
Honda power.
That occupy the next 6th, 7th and 8th position. Then it's Ferrari again. Then it's Honda power again.
And a little bit of Renault power.
Tell you what, Honda and Ferrari, GG's. Even though it's equal cars, for the sake of realism, you gave them a good car this weekend.
Yeah, for the sake of realism, yeah, I think very good car for those boys.
Meanwhile, Mercedes, shocker.
Mercedes out in this Grand Prix. Mercedes have got in the hand, it's in the racing point. They're currently sitting 1st and 12th. Peyton and Mark Swiftness are now in pit lane. Peyton goes onto the soft tyre, while Mark Swiftness does the same. We should expect safety car in this lap, so we can go racing for the next
12 laps. I see what you mean when you said I'm not really focusing on math much. So I'm getting some nice aerial shots of the cars, yeah, from the helicopter.
That's the bit. That's one thing I can say about Codemasters. If you have to me,
It'd be good with like a race director mode, like in MotoGP though, wouldn't it?
I'd enjoy it.
You'd have used it, you. Like, obviously not on a league, but like just random.
Oh yeah. Imagine if I could just deploy a safety car. Mid-race, just be like...
Red flag, just like red flag. Or you could just simulate there's a dog on the track. A red flag, a red flag. Who let the dogs out? Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, I was just imitating my inner Sebastian Vettel. Safety cars in this lap, then confirmed.
By Barrett Mylander, the safety car driver in Mercedes-Benz AMG GT.
Or the race director.
I'm the race director here.
Alright, Michael Massey then.
That's my name in one of the group chats.
Not Michael Massey.
I'm not Michael Massey. If you want to go join a group chat, Soph's F1 gang, you'll find it on our page. And you'll see me there.
It is true vibes. Honestly, watch along of quali, race, and it's just a real, well, most of it is just us taking the mickey out of Haas and Nikita Mazepin.
But enough on that, we're about to go racing. Harry
Hayes
already
gone.
bolting from the final corner as we go green at Kota.
Second.
And there's already a yellow flag at the back, I think. That's half.
He's crashed. What the?
He went to go in the pits by the looks of it and he's crashed into the pit wall. That is a front... No, not a front wing change. But he's had to come in for his drive-through as Boss Membrane now crashes out.
Are we going to get...
It looks like he's had an incident with his teammate. His teammate also on the grass, looking like he's missing front wing. Second time today we've seen teammates collide.
It's like a Hamilton and Rosberg in Spain, isn't it?
So we carry on racing then. Harv taking one of his 2 drive-throughs. He'll have to take another one this lap, and he is currently 34 seconds behind.
Oh, I can see a move.
I can see a move going on. It's
between normal Jinx and Wrath.
It's not that. It's Maitland. Oh yeah, it is. Coming back at him. Raf having a go on the inside is brilliant. And I just saw a 10-second time penalty go up there as Skills having another plunge. Oh, losing the back end. Both of them lose the back end.
This is gonna continue this battle.
Half corner cut in, 10-second time penalty. I think he's going to retire this lap. I know he's trying to get himself. He's disqualified. Now that will have to be looked at after the race. You cannot do that in TSRC. If you want to retire, you have to do it properly.
I want to keep talking about Raf. Here he goes on the run into turn 1. He's going to go for the switch back on Skills. Lock up.
Sorry, Matthew Conaby has also got up into third place. So Matthew Conaby back at third. As we see Raf, he's having to back out of these S's. You can't overtake at these S's, mate.
I know, we're keeping that Red Bull in high revs. Obviously, at high revs, you're pushing it to about, what, 12,000 RPM?
About that, Raf is going to have another go down the DRS straight at the back. Coming into the
God, he keeps locking up that front left.
Corner now. It's not costing him too much time though in the game. Opening DRS then. Oh, he don't have DRS, sorry. No DRS for the first 2 laps. DRS should be enabled at the end of this lap. Raf going to go for the outside, then switches back onto the inside. That was a brilliant move in the braking zone. Skills going for the switchback. Oh!
Oh my God, that
Skills with the better exit. That was beautiful.
And guess who's arriving on the scene now as well?
Lil Spark.
Little Sparks. I'm sorry, but that battling was gorgeous. Wrath, fair play to you, but also fair play to Skills on the defense.
Absolutely, DRS now enabled. All Wrath with a big slide out the final corner as they start lap 19 of 28. DRS enabled.
That brings his teammate in, doesn't it?
It's going to bring his teammate in, yeah. Peyton's made a move on Brownie into turn 1. So he's now gone up into P10.
So it's been a very quiet one for Harry.
Not too much pressure for Harry this evening, as Matthew Conaby looks to try and overtake Nuxter.
We've got to stay on board for this, haven't we?
So Matthew Conaby is going to use his overtake. Open up DRS now. Let's see what happens. Matthew Conaby is on the inside of Nuxter and he makes the move very easily, but Nuxter wants to come back. Matthew Conaby, get ready for this, Tom. P2, but Nuxter does not have any penalties as of yet.
And he has 6, and Conaby has 6.
And Vital Swiftness up to P11 as well. Really good day for Haas so far. Never thought I'd say that.
Imagine one day in real life if Haas stay in the sport, they win a race.
They won't stay in the sport.
Oh my God.
It'll be Rich Energy Racing next season.
No, it'll be Yuka Rally.
No, cause, I'll tell you more after the race, mate. I'll tell you more after the race. So Matthew Conaby up into second. He's now wanting to catch up to Harry M, but he's slipping away from Harry M just way too quick. But he's got him in sight.
He's sending it, look at him.
8 laps to go here at the American Grand Prix.
A little bit.
Caton now gets a 3-second time penalty, so does Brownie. He is going for it. I love it. And he's within a second. He's going to have DRS.
Oh my, just like that. Just like that.
Tom, I hope you're still listening, my boy. This could be beautiful. Matthew Conaby is going to open up DRS to close that gap even more to Harry En, the 2021 World Champion. He's not going to be able to get in this lap, but that's dropped from 8 tenths to 6 tenths in a space of a single straight.
What's Harry En thinking?
Nope. 7 tenths is the gap.
You know what, Conaby, he's a permanent Div 1 driver in 2021. Jesus.
He'll be in a league of his own.
Yeah, who needs TSRC? He's got Matthew Conabale league.
Matthew Conabale with the fastest lap of the race. 1:33.2. Gonna have a go up into turn one. Here comes Matthew Conabale going into the lead of the Grand Prix. What's the point of the Haas? Haas leading the Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. And that is also for positions as they both have 3-second time penalties. That is for position. Nuxter still will take the win of this Grand Prix if the gap stays as it is, but Matthew Conabale is already running away. What's going on?
Is everyone else's car just breaking down?
It is coming to the end of the season. It is coming into the end of the season.
Most reliable car.
Normal Jinx looks to be wanting to make a move on Nuxter as well. Down the back straight with DRS open. Normal Jinx up to third now as well. And that is...
Tell you what, the two leading...
At the minute, it's Matthew Conabale with the win of the Grand Prix. If Nuxter does not catch up to Normal Jinx. Sorry, Josh.
The two leading drivers in the championship are being shocked by unlikely opponents.
Absolutely. Matthew Conabale has just put on a majorly good setup for this Grand Prix by the looks of it.
Oh my god, he's going even faster as well.
He is going even faster.
The man's going faster.
He's going faster. I don't understand. I do not understand.
Is he on steroids?
That's something for you to ask him, not me.
Has he put a 2017 Ferrari in bloody Haas? Because that was great.
It was a decent engine, I will give you that. I will give you that. So, let's just go through your rundown as we start the final 6th lap. It's Matthew Conabale in the Haas. I have to reiterate that. In the Haas. In the lead of this Grand Prix by just about a second. Harry Yen just behind him. 1 second behind now. And that gap a little bit shrinking but growing at the same time. Jinx is third, Nuxter fourth, Maitland fifth, Skills sixth. Raf is seventh with Sparks eighth, but Raf is now going to have a go on CSR Skills as they're on the back straight, on the run into the left-hander. Raf on the outside, going to take the long way with Skills, breaking that little bit later, but Skills covers it off. Brilliant defending there by Skills, and he's going to take P6 at the minute, but Raf still right behind. Little Sparks is 8th, Cason 9th, Evans is 10th, Vital Swiftness 11th, Brownie 12th, and Jacob 13th. Out of this Grand Prix is Boss Membrane, CSR West, Pez, down 23, and D Money. Half was disqualified, and he'll be investigated after this Grand Prix.
Tell you what, Raf has been up there today as well, hasn't he?
He has indeed. He's another one we'd have to look for. Let's have a look. Winners and losers wise in terms of track position changes, and it's Matthew Conabale at the moment driver of the day with 13 positions made up off the start, as Jinx and Nuxter battling for position again, round into the S's, but Jinx holding off. Nuxter though really wanting to get that position back on those mediums highs, but then Maitland wants to jump in as well at this moment in time. We don't know what's going to happen here near the end of this. It's going to be mental. Raf gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not good. Wait, what number is he?
69.
Oh no. Little Sparks has made a move on Raf, on his teammate. He goes up into P7. Now here comes Nuxter with the open DRS down the back straight. Normal Jinx not having DRS. He's having to defend with the DRS if he's got any left. Here comes Nuxter on the inside. He's going to make the move easily. Closing him off to make sure he doesn't get there. Nuxter taking the position, but Jinx is coming back with a switchback. They're side by side at the minute. Going into the right-handers. They're still side by side. And now going into the left-handers.
Nuxter just giving
way. Jinx back up to P3, and he's going to be under pressure by CSR Maitland very soon. Do tell us what you're thinking in the chat. Don't leave it empty. We want to hear what you're thinking. I can see how many of you are in the channel right now. Pop yourself in the chat. Come say hello. We've only got 4 laps of the United States Grand Prix left to go. Nuxter now wanting to catch up. 0.3 of a second. 0.2. 0.1. half a tenth. Nuxter going back into P3, but they're still battling very deep into turn 1 goes Nuxter. Jinx having to really defend. You can see him there. And they're still defending hard. Jinx really wanting to keep that position, to keep into P3, but they won't get it anyway because of the penalty that he's got. And Nuxter looks to really be battling. He's losing so much time. He needs to be within 3 seconds at this moment in time to take the win from Matthew Connerby. He's 4.7 seconds behind. And Nuxter, he cannot catch up.
Right now, it could be, with the way it's, if it stays like this, Matthew Connerby will come P2.
Oh, he will. Matthew Connerby with 6 seconds, so Harry N could still take the win if he keeps it clear. It's free abreast down the back straight though. We're looking at Maitland going along the middle to take Nuxter while in between with Jinx. That was an amazing move by Maitland.
Overtake of the week.
Overtake of the season.
Overtake of the
But
century.
Maitland has got 17 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh, that might tone it. That might hamper him a little bit.
It might a bit, but it's still overtake of the season. Matthew Connerby needs to find a second and a half from Harry En to take victory. Or Harry En needs to get a 3-second time penalty. We've seen it before in the last closing laps. As we see Maitland going on for Jinx round the outside, but Jinx with the better exit is going to get there.
He's doing some fantastic defending.
It's amazing defending by Jinx. I think in terms of defence, he is driver of the day, or defender of the day, should we say.
Yeah, we'll say
Maitland has just racked up 20 seconds worth of penalties, can I just say.
Oh my god. For me, Raph has been an attacker of the day. Actually, no. Matthew Connerby.
And Matthew Connerby has just got 3 more seconds. He's up to 9 seconds.
Oh!
Maitland losing the back end. He's now going to be under pressure by Nuxter and with DRS open, but then again, Maitland has it as well, so it's not going to help too much.
He's going to keep it.
He is going to keep it. That was close.
You lucky boy. You lucky
Very
boy.
lucky. But I think now Matthew Connerby might have just lost this race.
Connerby's got 9 seconds.
I just said that.
Sorry. God.
Jeez.
Anything could still happen, you know.
Imagine Harry N gets 6 seconds worth of penalties in the last couple of laps.
Hey mate, after how this race has been, I wouldn't be surprised to see it.
It would be crazy. Nuxter now 0.4 of a second off CSR Maitland, but again he has got a 20-second penalty. Nuxter, he needs to get even closer to take the win now. Not as well, I'll say that. He doesn't have to get as close, but he still needs to at least overtake CSR Maitland at the minute, doesn't he?
Maybe get onto the back of Jinx.
He needs to be right on the back of Jinx. We've got 3 laps to go now of this American Grand Prix. A thrilling American Grand Prix. Little Sparks and Skills once again having a little battle. Could see more overtakes going on here in the final closing few laps. 0.2 of a second is the gap, and that gap is slowly closing for Little Sparks. Even though it's just widened by 0.2 of a second. Peyton all over the back though. 0.4 of a second. You can see now it's a three-way fight. Skills able to really fly away, but Little Sparks with DRS and ERS will be able to help. Not a lot of ERS left though, just 5%.
Oh, it goes Maitland.
Maitland Jinx, they've gone very wide there.
For a dive bomb. He went for a dive bomb.
Maitland trying to get past Normal Jinx, but Normal Jinx defending hard.
But we love to see, isn't it?
We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Raf.
Oh, it could happen. It could happen.
Harry now needs to find just a second to be able to take the Grand Prix victory. Harry N now racks up 6 seconds worth of penalties. One more penalty for Harry N, and then it's all guns blazing. Josh, I'm on the edge of my seat here, mate.
Right. I know you're not meant to be biased, but come on, Matthew. I want this for you.
I'm not saying anything.
But what are you saying in your head? That's the real
You'll
question.
find that out after the Grand Prix.
Off the basis of that, I know exactly what you're thinking.
So Harry N now with 6 seconds. Matthew Conabeer with 9. A second he needs to take the Grand Prix victory here at Kota. We're on the penultimate lap now, and we're not far from starting the final lap of this Grand Prix. Jacob very far behind.
Oh my god!
He has been lapped.
I don't know what's gonna happen next.
I'm gonna have to take a absolutely freezing cold shower after this because I am sweating at the thought of this.
This still could be Nuxter's win. No, it can't. No, it won't.
Nope.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
How sure are you? Yeah, in fact, take the 2 and 3. That is a Haas. It's vital swiftness.
Okay. Oh my god.
Don't worry. We're on the final lap of the United States Grand Prix. And it's all or nothing now for Matthew Conabeer. I don't know anymore. My brain has been fried. If Harry N gets one more penalty now, he will be giving Matthew Conabeer the win of this Grand Prix. Final lap then. We're still looking at the battle between Maitland and Nuxter. Nuxter 0.2 of a second behind. Maitland just behind Normal Jinx. This will be interesting for the win now. Pushing hard is Nuxter, trying to get the slipstream on this final lap. It's going to be his last opportunity to even think of an overtake. Here comes Maitland though. On Normal Jinx on the inside, pushing him to a side to try not to get through. And CSR Maitland almost having it.
Oh my god. I thought Harry N's teammate Brownie's just got through a time penalty. I thought. Oh my, no. People are starting to
rack up penalties. He's going to have to go to the front of the grid as Maitland goes into P3. Here comes Matthew Conabeer though.
Oh,
he's going to take the win on track at the Circuit of the Americas. Harry N though will take the win on penalties. Maitland about to cross the line. We're going to see who's actually going to win this now. Maitland crossing the line with a 20-second penalty. He goes down to 5th. Nuxter just in 3rd.
Now we've got to go down to P6.
Sparks goes 5th. Raf 6th. Maitland down to 7th. Skills up to 6th as we see Caton spinning it on the final corner. He's just lost loads of time. He's dropped down to P10. I'd be absolutely hitting myself. He goes up to P9 though because of the penalties. Evans up to P6.
Look at his teammate. P10.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Vital Swiftness and Brownie
what?
about to come round the final corner together. It'll be Brownie taking P12, Vital Swiftness taking Brownie taking P11, Swiftness taking P12. Let's go through the final rundown. Driver of the day, of course, is Matthew Conabeer.
Yeah. That's so right. That's so right. We need him in the party, don't we?
Get him in. Get him in, Josh O'Malley.
I can't. I don't have him added.
You are a letdown, Josh O'Malley. So let's go through your final rundown then.
Stop calling me Josh O'Malley.
Harry N taking the win from Matthew Conabeer 2nd. Nuxter back on the podium. He's in 3rd, because of the penalties, as I just invite Matthew to the party. And then it's Normal Jinx making up loads of positions. P11 to P4, really good from him. Little Sparks and Evans, Skills, Raf, Caton, Maitland, Brownie, Swiftness, and Jacob rounding out the top 13 and finishes. Out of this Grand Prix, we saw Boss Membrane,
Oh my god, Matthew
CSR
Conabeer
West,
got past his lap.
Pez, down 23, D Money, and Harv being disqualified and being investigated. And as Josh just interrupted me there, Matthew Conabeer with the fastest lap
points.
of the Grand Prix.
Get the man in. Get the man in. You've witnessed something very rare, ladies and gents.
We don't see it often.
Oh my actual god.
That was amazing.
I'm just... Yeah.
I don't know if you see it on the look of my face, Chance, but I am absolutely done in after that. Whew. That was incredible.
Oh my god, you are sweating a bit. You're looking a bit shiny.
Yeah, I know.
A bit sparkly.
It's mainly the heat in my bedroom right now from the fan absolutely punching every last bit of RPM it can. And the Xbox doing the same. And the heat from outside, but still.
It's running. It's running at about 14,000 RPM at the moment.
Josh, it doesn't look like Matthew's going to join us, but just sum up that race in just 3 words.
How much? Matthew Conaby, boss.
I'd go crazy, exhilarating, tiring.
I mean, if this wasn't PG, it would be crazy effing race.
Cheers for that, Matt. Cheers, Josh. Cheers for that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed watching the American Grand Prix. We'll be back next week for the Brazilian Grand Prix, the penultimate race of this season. Could we see McLaren make their way back up? We don't know yet. Thanks so much to Josh. Thank you for you guys joining. See you next week.
See you later.
A certain sort of filter or a certain sort of gadget which I hadn't got. So I would stop being a composer for the time being and become an engineer for a couple of days, design this new thing, build it, probably wouldn't work the first time, test it, get it right, and put it together, and then get on with the piece.